to 2020 A-level question paper. Let's share the screen. Here, the part 1, it is the structured essay paper. Draw the expected output of the following code. For this is, when we talk about the structured essay paper, you have to answer all the 4 questions. Draw the expected output of the following code segment when rendered by a web browser. Here you can see the HTML code, and as you know, the in HTML tag is there, and then the body tag is essential for each HTML page. Here you can see we are going to create a table. This is table row. TR means table row and TH means table headings. Number, type and city. There are 3 headings, and when we go into the next row, it is table data. Under number, there's 1 and 2. Then you can see the row span. There are 2. You have to collect 2 rows. And row span is 2. That means 2 rows are collected and it is shown as height. And the third column, it should be goal, type goal. And when we move to the next row, it is first number is 2, and in the third column there should be Jaffna. This is the way you have to draw the table. Now try to draw your table. As I explained, after you have to draw the table like this. As there's a row span, there are 2 rows are collected. When we move to the next question, it is a cascaded style sheet question. So can you guess how this comes? In the header tag, there's the style. Style text.css and header. H1 and H2 headers should be color in blue. It should be blue. And in the body, the style is green, and the H2 is title 2. Now, how should it comes? From the for the eighth line, title 1. Guess how it should be as the knowledge of the CSS. See here, its color should be H1, title 1. What is the color should be? Nelka, can you answer? here the this is overriding, and the color
Green.
it is green. It is overriding the CSS style here, so color is green. And for the H2, title 2, its color should be, it is consider the header in styles, it is blue color. So that is the answer for that. Write one advantage of defining styles as in write one advantage of defining styles in 3, 4, 5. What are the advantages of? When we are when we writing the styles in external style sheets or in the style as a styles in header, we can reuse the coding. So reduce the code complexity. It reduces the code complexity because we can use the define styles in the in other places. So no, it is reduce the complexity and reduce the code duplication, and it is structured and organized. We can write codes in a structured manner, in organized way. So that's why we use this style sheets to write the style separately. When we move to the next one, write only the contents of an external style sheet to include the following. The style defined in line 8, and here you have to write the external style sheet to define the line number 8. Line number 8, and also you have to write the ID selector. This is an ID selector named appear, and there's a font type is defined. So can you remember the area the how we write this ID selector? What is the tag for that? We use hash mark for define a ID selector. Let's see the here. Here you can see. Here is the ID selector. It is appear, and font type is the font family is the tag we are using. Font family is Arial, and you need to use the colon and the close the bracket. Close bracket, and this is the selector type and the attribute. So that is the notation we are following in the selectors. When we consider the H2, the style defined in line 8. Here, H1 color is green. That is in CSS. When we talk about CSS, this is a now we are going to show. CSS, we are linking to file. .css and HTML file. Here we'll go to one example. Um, in this CSS file, in the header, we are declaring the how each other styles. H1 header should be in red, and we are using it in the inside the body. This is a heading, and this is a paragraph. Here, when we consider only this file, the output will be this. This is heading. It comes as red, and this is a paragraph. It comes as black as normal. When we divide it into external style sheet, this is in the, uh, in this page it is styles declare in a style tag, but if we break it into two, external style sheet is saved as .css file. In HTML header, we are referring that file. Link rel style herf. Here we are referring this CSS file, and these two pages are linked. This is a heading. It is comes in black, and this is a paragraph. There will not applying any style. It is coming as red. So that is the one example for external style sheet. And if we move to one ID selector question. Yeah. It is the ID selector. Sharing. Yes. Here we are using hashtag to identify to declare a ID selector. ID selector is used to change at a one point. To if we are going to change only one place, we are using ID selector. This is the example for that. This is the .css file. You can take a photo and try this example. The para-align is center and red. And this is the ID selector for one paragraph. This is okay. When we move to the output, yeah, the output is like this. Okay, let's move to the next question.
Miss, now it's 7 o'clock, Miss.
Yes, you can leave. Okay, you can leave.
Miss, I'm really sorry, Miss.
Here in now we are moving to the C part of the PHP code. See the following 4 PHP code blocks. blocks which are labeled ABC are taken from a code instead of retrieving data from a database to display on the screen. So here it is an essential part of PHP. And definitely in exam paper, the PHP code will be to the database connection will be examined. So um, first of all, what we have to do when we connecting to the PHP file? First, we have to start new connection. So the coding for that is con equal new MySQL I. Then you have to declare the server name, username, password, and the DB name. New MySQL I. This is the server name, and the username, password, and the database name. So D should be the first here, and then it is needed to check the connection. If there is an error, it is connection failed, and it shows the connection error. And then it is the SQL. Select item code and name from product. Select item code and name from product. And then it is displaying the data. Code. This is for the displaying of data. Each row is displayed, code, row, and item. So this is the order of the code blocks. New MySQL I, D, and then B, and A, select SQL, and then how it displays. It is C. So that is the sharing. Sorry, this is the sharing. When we move to the question, okay, this is the new connection. Server name, username, password, and the database name. And then B, it checks the connection. After connection, the error, the SQL is sent. Select item code, name from product. Finally, the texted, the input of the SQL is displayed as C. Code, row, item are displayed here. So the sequence should be D, B, A, and C. When we move to the next one, now if the above code blocks are in the correct order, what is the expected output if the product table has only the following values? Item code and name. Here, P1 pen and P3 block. So here you have to consider how it comes when we according to this given format. Code dot and here it shows the first record P1 code equal pen and item code equal P1 and item equal pen. Then code equal P3 and item equal book. So here these area should be shown. Let's move to the answer and check how here the mark is given for each code P1 and the slash. Why it comes? Because the in our code it's shown in the question. So this is the output for that. And in an emergency health problem where people have to stay at home for a long period, the shops within the area remain closed for regular business activities. Under such circumstances, the shops within a village or nearby town can be their community by practicing their business. So, in the emergency situation, shop here you have to find the answer and fill in the blanks. In the emergency situation, shops followed the click and brick business model where you can order and then the uh, items are distributed to the home. So that is click and brick. Shops must be used to allow customers to purchase more than one type of product in a single transaction. It is called shops must be used to allow customers. So here from here you have to answer. The e-commerce site for each shop can implement their products to the customer. For business owners who cannot use payment gateway, through online fund receipts, and for the customers who do not have any online models to payments can still be supported through. So shops must be use shopping cart to allow customers to purchase. This is for shopping cart. To e-commerce site for shop can implement marketplace and online marketplace to their product to customers. For business owners who cannot use payment gateway can use cash on delivery. After they have delivered goods, you can pay cash. It is cash on delivery. Is one of the best way to reduce the overhead cost by delivery within a local area or a street. So it is we can deliver our goods for the area. It is you can use group purchasing. The local shop owners can establish to serve their community better. So it is online marketplace. So that is the when we move to the next one. Consider the following Python program. L1. Consider the following Python program. L1. Int for x in input split. Int for x in input split. Here, write the output of the program if the first input 741228 and the second input 82456. What is doing here? It is there's a for loop I in L1 and for j in L2. It is check the equal and then and here it shows it is not to repeat and append coming one string after the next. Here write the output of the program. Here you have to find the equal. Here you can see 8 can be in the both strings, 2 and it is not to repeat, 2 and 4 and write the output of the program. Then after it should be coming to the sort. It is coming according to the order. So what is coming first? It is 2, 4 and 8. Then the question, what is the purpose of this program? The purpose is to find the similar characters and put it on the order. In this sorting, it comes in the order and then, and what happens here, it is check the same character and here it is not repeating. So how we should write it is 248. The program is given to input list of integers L1 and L2, output a sorted list of unique integers that are present in both L1 and L2. Okay. Let's move to the next part. From our next video, I will be discussing the second and third question. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice day.